Yeah, there we go. There we go. Put that tire back on and we'll get tires. That wheel spinning, the front one?
Yeah.
Feels like it. Awesome. When I painted it, but I never sanded it down and painted more. Sealed it up. Yeah, it sealed it up. Don't miss, Bryce. Ready? Let's go. Go hard. Go hard. Let's go, boy. Man down. Undelayed. Get up there. Come on. Oh, there we go. All the way to the front. Good, 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 good. Nice job.
Bad day. 1967 Mustang Coupe. It's a V8 car, but the motor and transmission is bad, and it stinks. It's very hot out right now, and it's about to storm. So when they get these animal prints before they get washed off, I'm gonna try to get some of this chrome out of here. soaking. Get some of this mouse crap out of here, like all of it. Then we'll take a look at it, because there's spiders, probably still mice, and everything. But she is dirty. But I want to get all this crap out of it before I get it in the garage, and we can really take a good look at it, because it needs a lot of work. But here comes the rain. Floorboard supports are rusting out. The floor pans have been replaced. Not the best. There's a little bit of wireless situation going on there. It's got, I think, 83 302 in it, but it's no good. So we're gonna yank her out of there and see what we got. Transmission's bad also. I think it's automatic. I think what happened was the transmission cooler failed, and we got coolant, transmission fluid interchanging, and there's probably just water for coolant. So all that's got to come out. A little bit of rust on this side on that floor support, so not as bad. Basically everything's got to be replaced. Been in the barn for like 20 that I'm aware of. Well, I was gonna power wash it, but it looks like Mother Nature wants to do it first. Again, 67 Mustang coupe, V8 car, not the original motor, transmission. Looks like the front floor supports need replaced on the driver's side. Looks like probably both rear frame rails need replaced. They just always rust there. I didn't see torque boxes on it, so that's interesting that they were deleted. So we'll have to probably put those back in. It is a power steering car, so that's there. Yeah, she's work. I don't know if it really is an 83 302. I'm not sure I want to rebuild that one. 85s and up are the ones you want. They got the roller lifters and roller cam, but I have no idea what's in it really, other than it's a 302. We're gonna get her out of there and at least see what it is, and hopefully it's an 85 and up. Looking better already. She is terrible inside. It stinks. Woo, about an inch of mouse crap from the bottom. Headliner gone, full of mouse house. Before it comes in the garage, it's all got to be taken out of there, cleaned. I wonder if this is foreshadowing. We'll see what it looks like and smells like after the rain and it gets 140 degrees. Well, it finally stopped raining. See in her now. Does have a console. Ooh, yucky. But as you can see, there's not a place to even put you. I think I'm going to change to my neck holder for the GoPro and see if that works. Just going to grab chrome stuff, putting soap, the seat rails and stuff, just throwing a box, seats out of here to, I have no idea what I'm going to do with those, because they are going to stink the garage for years. Not going to help. 1997. Behind my workbench on the wall, my uncle actually had a, pretty sure it was a 68 GT350 convertible. That's a king of the road. But I have the, behind my workbench in the garage, I have the Shelby emblems and the Ford from it. That's going in there too. Just the wind's on my back on this side. Oh, it's so wet out. It's fine. Oh, I wonder if that's the template for the side dents. I think that was out of the original quarter panel. I think that's what that is. So that would have to be cut out of the other side where it's been replaced. Gold. Ignition maybe? Wow, I got a real glove box in 67. Mine doesn't even have a glove box because it's paper and I never replaced it. I don't think I'm gonna save these seats. I think I'm gonna try to get console out, rear seat out, back out, get the carpet out of here the best I can, get some of this out of here, and then do the headliner because it's probably full of stuff. But I don't want to be working on the headliner in that. So I need to get a screw gun, 9/16. That console surely can be restored. Pretty slick. I'm a sucker for these screws. They fit good in here. But let's take a peek. Oh my. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. Look at that mouse house. She's packed under there. How do you get this console out? I was hoping you could lift it over that. Weird. I never had an automatic. Don't know. Maybe twist this way? No, probably that way. Maybe. Just don't be a mouse in there for me. Can we move this? It's in neutral. Ooh. It's in something else. Oh, come on. Maybe this comes off. Yeah, I'm trying to get this out of here before it gets 400 degrees. That comes out. Oh, uh-oh, there we go. Things are happening. Mouse piss just corrodes it. Maybe we put the worst. It's all bad. Now will you come out of there? Don't break, don't break, don't break. Ooh, a tool. But it is gross. But we want this. Oh yeah, look at that house. That's probably, yeah, we gotta figure out a way to get this carpet out of here now. Yeah, that'll come off. Just, there could be friends underneath. Yeah, save those pieces. Yeah, looks all right. Trying to not get anything airborne here, like that. Some wicked dead spiders too. Man, it stinks. Oh, look at them welds.
It's professional.
That's perfect. I'm gonna try to drag it, roll it and drag it this way. Yeah, just help slowly. Don't dump that on me. Oh man. It's going in the can. Oh, there's an issue there. There's something going on.
Screwing it.
All the torque boxes are screwed.
Another. Is yours screwed?
Just pasted mouse crap. Slowly lift it up a little bit over that hump. Well, there's our first look. Hoofda. This torque box here's rusted, or something's happened to it. When we get it cleaned out of here, I'll show you. Okay, but it's smelling better, at least. So you know what the right thing to do would be, don't you? Cut it out. Take those, you can grab these rubber things out. You might be able to just push it out like I did. Let's create some holes in this, because we're probably just gonna power wash this. To get the trunk open, we're gonna have to go through that way. So I was like, maybe I can reach it, but you can use whatever you can get to, just so you're not in the crud. Let me get the other screw gun. I forgot it. Oh, I got it. What you're saying?
Is that 64 and a half?
67.
67.
It's a mess.
It is a mess. You guys gonna restore it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a buddy, me and him and his dad in high school restored to a 64.5.
Ah.
Serial number, first 100 off the line.
Oh, wow, that's
yeah,
cool.
Beautiful car. So I love those cars.
Yeah. Well, this one's not just a mess.
Is it a 6?
No, it's a V8.
It's a V8?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, good luck, guys.
Thank you. Holy cow, look at that baby. That's like a condominium. That's impressive. Yay.
Out of here.
Well, at least it's just that. That's the nest, not all this. Starter, head, distributor. That's the original air cleaner, 289. That's pretty cool. Lift it, see what's under. Oh! Anybody in there? Just take that old drawer out of there. Somebody wants to come out of there. Run that way.
Should I take the lid off too? There's your bolt.
Yeah. It's good though. At least the trunk looks good, but there's probably a hole under that. Right into the gas tank. I guess if you want to lift some cast iron heads out of the trunk.
They heavy?
They're pretty heavy.
No!
I don't think the windshield washer bag's any good. Terrible distributor. I don't think I'm going to keep that. Another distributor. I had starting problems. Oh, don't be anybody in there.
Ah!
Your turn. Sure feels like something's in there. It was like hard. Still stinks, still stinks. Oh yeah, we got the headliner. It's probably full of mouse too.
Where's that go?
That's a rear torque box that goes to here, just right in there. I don't know, we might be able to cut it out that front, but that is pretty unacceptable. Here's the problem. Look under here. It's not even touching. That's called the floor support. I'm not touching the support. This is the front of the torque box. There's
Just gone?
the only thing left is the front. It's supposed to come down, I think, to here, and then up.
Where'd it go?
The rest of the way.
These are cracked. They look cool.
This was what originally concerned me with this car. They don't look cool. I mean, what do we do with the seats? That are in the front yard. Anybody want some seats?
It's got extra padding in it. What are you gonna do about the ceiling?
Pull it down.
What's your ceiling?
I spent a lot of money on this thing.
Is it just metal?
Fiberglass.
Oh.
But it's supposed to be like this. Looking better in here. Still stinks. Get this headliner down today before it gets too hot. So I'm gonna try to lay some plastic down to catch the gook. I'm just going to cut it out of there. That didn't work. Sure. Just trying to catch the headliner. Yuck. Put my glove on instead of holding it. I don't think it's any good. Yuck. Trying to keep the wind at my back. It's gross. Ugh. That's in the face. But I have a mask, so that's the only thing keeping me alive at the moment. Helps doing this in the wind. Got large quantities of it out of there. It's in my eyeballs. Get that back down. Wrap this up and vacuum some. So bad.
Yeah, it's to your left side. There's a screw or something hitting a hole. That's just keeping it.
That?
Yeah, you heard it there. Like, pull it a little bit.
Is there a nut on it, or is it just a...
No, there you go.
We're close. It weighs like 700 pounds. Mouse crap. She's a tank. Can you go get that hose? The hose is like stuck on the front of the motor. It's fine.
Is that all the mousage?
I think pretty much. We gotta be approaching 98%.
What else would have it? Like in stuff?
In the cavities,
Yeah.
like in here, it's hollow. You can leave that out in the yard to cook. Making some old bushings into plug. Plug that. Thermostat, carburetor, spark plugs are all plugged. And we're gonna hose it down. These are bushings I think out of the leaf springs. Sure, better than a rag. This one's actually a plug. Power wash. What is wrong with you? I've never had an issue with this, of course. That's working great. It looks good. Let me work on this.
See the damage that the mouse do. Yeah. Looks terrible. It's literally corroded the inside of the car. I actually like the white more than I thought I would.
Clean?
Clean the other cars too.
Whoops. They're fine. What do you say? Just push it? There, right on the edge.
You are basically there. It's literally on the thing.
Oh, God, it's slick as nuts. You ready? You hold it.
We're not doing anything.
That's the wheels on the ramp. They okay?
Yeah.
I think we're gonna have to push it.
It's on the ring. That's what I'm saying. It's not going to come
Well,
back.
it might be in a groove. Like the tire might be in a groove.
Oh, yeah.
It is. Maybe I'm super strong and I'm pushing. Whoa!
Oh my Lord.
I can't get no traction.
You want you to push?
Here it goes. Did not go on the ground. We lost our momentum. Oh, can't get no traction. Oh, gosh dang.
Where's those there? Keep going.
Man, go get a block.
Block it.
Doesn't roll very good.
Traction.
Out of leg press area. Let me block it.
It's blocked if you can stop. You're making little ground.
Momentum. Oh, my friend. We lost momentum.
We're on the groove now.
Go. I am going.
It's in.
Go block it. Go block the wheel for me.
Oh, it made a lot of ground. I don't think it's gonna move it. Holy crap.
Well, the old girl is in the garage and did some more cleaning on it yesterday because it still stunk. So we cleaned out 98% of the mice houses in this. And it smells better. You can actually breathe in here. It actually smells pretty good. Almost all of the mouse house was in the, I think that's the cell panel back in there on the wheel well. It was packed full, so that's where all the smell was coming. And that side too. You can see the back seat damage was full of mouse house. I don't think any of the interior is gonna be salvageable because it just stinks too bad. You can see the damage from the mouse urine. So we're gonna try to tackle that a little bit today and explain a little more about what my thought process are. We cleaned out all the door panel. It was just like chock full of mud in the bottom. Surprisingly, they haven't rusted it out, but it's been covered in a barn for 25 years, which probably saved it. It's always interesting these because it's like, what was done to this? I'm not sure. You get some flashlights. You see the mouse urine, the damage. It was all mouse house. Probably in there too. Just eats on it. I know this quarter's been replaced. I'm thinking this one must have been too. There's a little bit of rust down there, but it's not through. I think the darn thing's all metal. One of the mouse houses was in there. That stunk so bad. Light was completely full. There's like weird, kind of weird stuff like this. Like this end cap should be separated. It shouldn't be, I'm guessing, bondoed over. I don't know. I'm just gonna have to pop it off and see what was done. Bumper doesn't fit right. That's interesting. I don't think that's right. I don't think it should have stuck out there like that. To me, it should have been level or even. So is it these end caps that aren't right, or? I can't believe it's actually can smell in here. I used the ozone generator on it forever, like a day and a half straight, and it didn't touch the mouse houses. That's all I haven't really touched other than yank the dash pad off. Major mouse houses in the headliners. So my goal today probably is get some of that neutralized. There's still mouse crap and urine. It doesn't stink as bad, but I'm trying to neutralize that. Cleaner and then rust converter to try to save those wheel wells, save all those rust spots that will go through. Just try to get that neutralized. There's lots of weird stuff. Okay, I think this is the original panel, which they always rust there. So let's see how much that can be salvaged from underneath. And then, I don't know. So to neutralize the rust, I'm just gonna use, you're supposed to use it in your parts cleaning tanks. It's basically mineral spirits, but it's $50 for that 5 gallons. It takes a while to dry. See, I actually sprayed some on there, all in this, and you can see it's a little damp. I don't care. I just need to get it rinsed out of here, neutralized, and I'll get some parts cleaner in the can. Hopefully take it past that point. So a little bit what I think is going on in here, which I have new metal. So I got rear frame rails, floor supports, torque boxes, seat platforms, and those are subframe connectors. So I think what saved this car, which is going to be a mess to correct, is I think the floors rotted, but I think it was just the floors. So luckily, as bad as they look, it basically had like gangrene of the leg in the floor pan, and that was cut out, which saved it. And then maybe going along those analogies, a prosthetic put back, but not real great. But again, it did save it and cut out the cancer. But now we're gonna have to act like a plastic surgeon and go fix all this. Because under here, I showed you the torque boxes. The torque boxes, I think the reason they weren't replaced is because they had completely rusted away. They were gone under there. There's not much left of them. So they just didn't know it was there. Supposed to be there. So I think what we're gonna try to do is unstitch all that nicely, somewhat nicely. Try to anyway. I don't know. It'd be nice if there's the original tunnel comes down a little bit. So we might just split it. I don't know what we're gonna do. We might just split it here. Here's where the floor support, this side actually it might be salvageable. The floor support comes under the end of it right here. That's basically the only thing attaching it to the floor support is this end. But that floor support needs completely replaced. It's rotted out. So it might be easier to split this, cut it out, try to salvage this, because I am on a budget. I don't want to buy something I don't have to. And it's part of the phone's trying to see if you can save it. All that business. Massage it in there. Then clean that all up. Massage it up against the firewall. Make better contacts everywhere. That'll give it far more rigidity. Clean all this up. Re-weld all this. It's actually decent. Some patch over there that needs done. I think that's the rear torque box. We're just going to try to make it better. Oh, that's got to be sealed, but it definitely smells better. At least it's only a faint smell of mouse and weird ozone. It's kind of a unique smell, but it's better. So that's the plan. Just definitely get the cell panels sealed up inside. Stop that rust, because the roof is in really good shape. It's not rusted out. Unbelievable. I don't understand. Like, I haven't really gotten the rockers, but need to get this panel or this trim off. It's like the rust was just on the floor, complete floor, and then that was cut out, which saved it. And unfortunately, the other thing that saved it was that 302 in there had Uncle Rodney knocking when this was done. Because I think if it was driven kind of in this condition, without the floor support, the welding there, without the torque boxes, it probably would have maybe twisted or really got out of shape if it driven any amount, which I don't think it was driven much, because when that motor was put in, it started knocking almost immediately. And that was it. That project ended. And we'll have to discuss what we're going to do with that. Automatic's bad. That helps, saved it probably. A lot of things help save this car, but it's not going to be any 1 week turnaround, that's for sure. It's amazing my 65 and how good a shape it was in compared. Like, it was always a runner and just needed cleaned up. But the 302, I was told, is 83, which is a flat tap at 302. I'm pretty sure I can get it like a long block 85 and up for like $2,000 around there. It's going to cost $2,000 to rebuild that one at a fraction of the power that it can put out. So I'm leaning towards it. I'd like to do it just to salvage it. I've never rebuilt a motor. I'd like to do it. I'm not sure it's worth the money when you can get a long block with a lot better motor. But that's the plan. So again, seal up mouse urine places, clean those up some more, vacuum that rust out a little better, get those A-pillars sealed up, and get the gas tank out, I'd like to, and then maybe see if we can separate some of this metal. That's the plan. We're gonna get after it. So yeah, I filled this. So after we ripped the interior outside, which you've seen, we got this back in here, and I completely filled that up with mouse house. So I decided to put a exhaust system on it. I don't know if it works, but filter inside, exhaust through that filter. Yeah, I know. I just can't tell. It looks to me like the seam sealer in here is original, because it is hard and tough as nails. Did they really do that bad a job? Or something else put on? I'm sure something else was put on. I don't know. We're gonna find out someday. I know. It's a 90-degree dryer vent to another filter. But hey, it stunk bad. Very, very bad. Again, I think this is just mineral spirits, it smells like to me. So it's gonna grease it up in there, but it'll eventually evaporate. But I'm also gonna use probably a little bit of parts cleaner. I just didn't want to spend $50 on 6 cans that go in 10 minutes. Go in the bottle. This isn't the way to do it, but it's cheap. I just want to clean. I do have the exhaust fans going. You might be able to hear it. Got one back there blowing across to the outdoor one. Will evaporate eventually. Not the fastest solution to this. That's what I got. Paint will probably never bond again, but I don't care. Run it all out on the floor. It's fine. But I'm gonna go ahead and hose down everywhere with just 1 can, maybe 2 of this. $4 gone. I'm gonna die. Wing the fan over here. All right, $8 and 400 brain cells gone. Forever goofiness going on there. It's like tape, aluminum, and construction adhesive. Pretty sure it's where the seatbelt. This side has a seatbelt hole. Maybe that one's been deleted. 1.5 seatbelt. Fine. Rust reformer. Well, it goes on black. Thought it went on clear. Instant must be. Okay, whatever. Anyway, about the back of the tank forward. Yeah, all that crap. You can even hit those, just not the tank, because I'm not sure what's under the tank and if it's going to be salvageable. Like those spots. Don't spray it, not hose it, like especially in there. Let it run deep into there. Basically, what I'm trying to do is just stop the rust, but also cover the piss. You get your head down here in the fumes. You can see up in here it needs it. Yeah. You can almost breathe. Uh-oh, you gotta run. Crap. So there's some, in this panel underneath, there's some holes. You can shoot stuff up in there. You see rusty orange colors. We've been painting. I never turned the camera on. Pretty out over here. Wow. We need all of it out. Uh-oh, hit the winder. Hit the winder. Oh, hit it again. It's fine. It's gotta appreciate it.
Sure, it's equivalent to 1 day of vaping.
Yeah. Hopefully, that's it. Rust converted, real metal, all done. Doesn't smell like pee anymore. Here's where we're at. We're happy with the stuff happening back here. At least it's sanitary now. We have to fix this. So we need to try to separate these. The tunnel does go down the edge of the tunnel. Separate it there. I think we're gonna remove the whole front, replace the floor and the torque box. We can try to separate these welds is what I'm saying. See how that goes. If not, we're grinding them off. Powers. We have a line. It's under some tension. So that will all come out in theory. We're free there. Cut this corner. In theory, it should be close enough to weld it back. Right along that whole edge, all the way up the freaking front, so the crappy welds are done.
all the way up. All that thick in the corner, is it? Is it double layered or something?
Probably quadruple layered.
I think I almost threw it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think that like deep corner right there is extremely thick for some reason.
Torque box is supposed to be back there, so there's probably old remnants of the existing torque box. 970 welds. Cut. Oh, that's maybe a little premature. There's one up there. One floorboard that we're gonna reuse. We're gonna do it. That's a good one. Point out our issues. So the tunnel's still good. I cut through it a couple times. This is the problem that I initially saw, so come in here. See that hole there? Yeah. That's the main frame, front frame. So we're gonna have to rebuild that.
Yeah.
But I got the jack holding up the car on it, so that's good. We're gonna box that in, replace this whole piece. This has been cut through previously. Remember me saying there's a torque box? This is where it goes. But it's not there. But it's a lot easier to put it back now that that's out of there.
Yeah.
So you can see the firewalls. Shouldn't be like that. So we'll have to rebuild the firewall. This piece that we just pulled out was not going along. See, it should be attached to this. That's like this. See, this is the old one here. I can feel the frame underneath, and then this is the old floor.
It was just above it.
Yeah, like that far.
Yeah.
So we got to reshape.
So I'll even give it way more room.
Yeah, it'll drop it down an inch
Yeah.
or two. So I expect, see the gas pedal's missing?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like 2 inches of, there's probably immediately
Push it
hitting
down.
the floor. You couldn't even push the gas pedal down.
He's getting 75% power.
Yeah, you couldn't even push the gas pedal down because it was hitting the floor.
Yeah.
So that's probably why the gas pedal is off. So I think this is going to be a good place to end part 1 of 497 probably videos on this project. We got her cleaned up, somewhat sanitary where you can be in here without super stink and rolling around in mouse pee. We just kind of sealed it up, so it'll be that rust converter. We'll see if the rust rears its head through that. But I figure this is a good place to end part 1 because I have no idea how long it's getting. And this will be the future parts. Probably part 2. Gonna work on replacing all of this. Replace the floor support, rebuild the frame rail there, put the torque box in, fix the rocker panel there. It's got a nice hole. The outside of the rocker is pretty bad too, which I've already been thinking about that. Creative ideas, because it was pretty expensive, that outer rocker. I'm also, just the way I am, probably going to try to reuse these floorboards. I'm gonna see if I can do it. Save some money. They are good metal. It's just terrible shape, but hey, that's perfect for me. But we're gonna get this all cleaned up. We're obviously already got the floor out and the toe extension or toe board. I started working on busting some spot welds off that front frame in preparation of getting that torque box back in there. But I think we'll probably start part 2 with rebuilding all this, and then we'll have to do the same thing over here. So we'll get that all documented and buttoned back up, and then we can move on to probably the rear frame rails and everything else. So I think that's about it for part 1, video 1, part 1 of 744. I don't know, be interesting car. I think it's salvageable. It's gonna be a lot of work. It'll be cool when it's done. Talk to you later.